For bonus. Yes, Ismail.
Madam, 18 joules.
You're right. Your major question. Find the electric field magnitude inside the uniformly charged sphere of radius 0.20 meters and total charge 0.20 millicoulomb at a point 0.040 meters from the center of the sphere. Yes, Ismail.
Madam, it's 2.3 times 10 exponent 3 Newton per coulomb.
That's incorrect for a bonus. The right answer is 9.0 megavolts per meter. Wesley girls, find the focal length in air of a thin biconcave lens with spherical surface, each of radius 54 centimeters, which is made of glass of refractive index 1.45. Yes, Beatrice.
30 centimeters.
That's incorrect. Which of you? Yes, Bonnie.
Negative 60 centimeters.
You're right. Okay, so for the next set, it's a single question to all three schools. When I get to you, please give me a right answer so that I can move on for the next right answer, which of course will be different from what has already been said, right? Okay. So this is the question. Give one, only one characteristic feature of striated muscles. First choice, Kumasi High School. Yes, Jerry.
Okay, for the striated muscles, they are usually multinucleated, and they also...
One. Thank you. Yes, T.I.AMASS, next.
Madam, for the striated muscles, each cell is interconnected to the other cell.
I'm not accepting that. Wesley girls. Yes, Beatrice.
They are linear and they overlap on each other.
No, I'm not accepting that. All right. So many of them. Striations or stripes are present. They are voluntary in action. The muscle fibers are long and cylindrical with blunt ends. The fibers are multinucleated. That's what I got from Kumasi High. Sarcomeres, that is the basic unit of striated muscle tissue, are present. Sarcoplasmic reticulum, the specialized endoplasmic reticulum, is well developed. They are seen attached to the skeleton, and they have numerous mitochondria and glycogen granules in them. So many. All right, next set, 30 seconds with preamble. Preamble to all schools. Find the cosine of the angle between the vectors A and B given. Did you get your preamble? Okay. Find the cosine of the angle between the vectors A and B, given Kumasi High. A is equal to 2I minus 2J, and B is equal to 3I plus 2J. Yes, Jerry.
The cosine of the angle is 2 over square root of 104.
No.
Oh, no.
For a bonus. Yes, which of you? Ismail.
Say, Madam, the cosine of the angle is 2 over 2 root 13.
No, I'm not accepting that. The right answer is 1 over square root of 26. And Ismail, if you continue like this, by the time you are leaving, you will have a bill of about 200 or more Ghana cedis. Because every time you call me, sir, that's a 10 CD bill. Your major question with the same preamble. A is equal to I minus 2J, and B is equal to 2I plus 2J. Yes, Ismail.
Madam, the cosine of the angle is negative 2 over root 40.
No, I'm not accepting that. Yes, go ahead, Bonnie.
The cosine of the angle is minus root 10 over 10.
Yes. Wesley girls, with the same preamble. A is equal to 3I plus 4J, and B is equal to 5I plus 12J. Yes, Beatrice.
63 over 65.
You are right. Kumasi High School. In a mass spectrometer, a sample is injected into an evacuated chamber. Why an evacuated chamber? Yes, Jerry.
There is the use of an evacuated chamber because an evacuated chamber lacks air molecules, and the presence of if it has not been evacuated, the presence of the air molecules will interfere with the result. That is, the air molecules may collide with the molecules of the element that is to be observed and may lead to loss of energy, may also lead to inaccurate results.
I'll give you one. There are two main reasons. One of them, yes, it's not just air molecules. What if you have some impurities as well, right? So, first one, the main one, is to vaporize the sample and then to make sure there are no unwanted gaseous molecules in there. So if it's evacuated, of course, air is gone. Any other gaseous molecule is also gone, you see. T.I.AMASS. Why is the sample made to collide with high energy electrons? We are still talking about the mass spectrometer. Yes, Ismail.
Madam, they are bombarded with the high energy electrons so as the high energy electrons will ionize them, leaving them to be positively charged.
Yes. On the same topic, Wesley girls, the ions are made to pass between north and south poles of a magnetic field. Explain the purpose of this. Yes, Katia.
The magnetic fields deflect the ions based on their charge-to-mass ratio. So from the level of deflection or the degree of deflection, we can find the charge-to-mass ratios and for comparisons and to determine the individual characteristics and masses.
Okay. 30 seconds. Kumasi High. Find the electric field magnitude inside the uniformly charged sphere of radius 0.20 meters and total charge 0.20 millicoulomb at a point 0.10 meter from the center of the sphere. Yes, Bonnie.
18 meganewton. 18 meganewton.
That's incorrect. For bonus. The right answer is 22.5 megavolt per meter. T.I.AMASS. Find the focal length in air of a thin biconcave lens with spherical surfaces, each of radius 27 centimeters, which is made of glass of refractive index 1.45. Yes, Abigail.
Negative 30 centimeters.
You are right. Wesley girls, the point of application of the force, 2I minus 3K newtons, moves from the point with position vector, 2I plus J meters, to the point with position vector, 4I plus 2K meters. Find the work done by the force. Beatrice.
Negative 2.0 joules.
Yes. Preamble to all schools. Distinguish between dicot and monocot embryos with respect to the following. Did you get it? Good. So Kumasi High School, coleorizer. Yes, Jerry.
The monocot embryo has coleorizer, but the dicot embryo lacks the coleorizer.
Yes. T.I.AMASS, position of cotyledon. Yes, Ismail.
Madam, the monocot embryo, the cotyledon of the monocot embryo remains beneath the soil, whereas that of the dicot embryo grows, it comes upwards.
I'm not accepting that for a bonus. All right, the single cotyledon of the monocot embryo occupies a terminal position, whereas the cotyledon of the dicot embryo occurs laterally. Wesley girls, position of plumule. It's your hand up, Katia. Go ahead.
In the dicot, the plumule is positioned anteriorly, while in the monocot, it is positioned posteriorly.
That's incorrect. For a bonus, the plumule of the monocot embryo is lateral, but that of the dicot embryo occurs distally. Next, 30 seconds with a preamble. Preamble to all schools. Differentiate the expression with respect to x. That's a preamble. Your expression, Kumasi, y is equal to the expression 2x squared plus x all to the power 10. Yes, Jerry.
Okay, we have 40x multiplying the expression 2x squared plus x, close brackets, to the power 9.
Continue, repeat what you said.
We have 40x, open bracket, 40x plus 1, open bracket.
You were to say
2x.
what you said previously. No, I'm not accepting it. Yes, go ahead.
Madam, 40x into one bracket, 40x plus 10, multiplying to another bracket, 2x squared plus x to the power 9.
Yes. But I am giving you a warning. When I'm trying to listen to a school and you ring, next time, -1. Wesley girls, no, it's your major question with the same preamble. Y is equal to the expression x cubed minus 3x all raised to the power 15. Yes, Ismail.
Madam, into one bracket, the expression 45x squared minus 45, multiplying to another bracket, the expression x cubed minus 3x to the power 14.
Yes. Wesley girls, with the same preamble, y is equal to the expression x to the power 4 minus x cubed, all raised to the power 21. Yes, Katia.
dy dx is equal to 21 multiplying the expression 4x cubed minus 3x squared multiplying the expression x exponent 4 minus x cubed all raised to the power 20.
Yes, and that's a beautiful way of giving your answer. The rest of you, you know you could have factorized further, right? Right? Mm-hmm. Last set of questions for the round. 30 seconds, and I have a preamble to all schools. Preamble. Each school will be given 2 half cells with their corresponding electrode potentials. The intention is to create a voltaic cell with the half cells. You are required to give the equation for the overall reaction and the initial EMF of the cell. Did you get your preamble? Good. So now, Kumasi High School, your half cells. Cl minus slash AgCl slash Ag, 0.22 volts. H plus slash H2 slash PT, 0.00 volts. Yes, Bonnie.
The initial EMF is plus 0.22 volts, and then the overall equation is Cl minus plus AgCl plus 2H plus, giving us Ag plus A2 plus Cl2.
1. That was for the EMF, which is 0.22 volts. The overall equation is 2 AgCl plus H2 going to 2 Ag plus 2 Cl minus plus 2H plus. With the same preamble at T.I.AMASS, NO3 minus H plus slash NO slash PT, 0.96 volts. Hg2 2 plus slash Hg, 0.80 volts. Yes, Ismail.
Madam, the initial EMF is plus 0.16 volts, and the cell reaction is Hg plus NO3 minus plus H plus going to H2 plus plus 3NO plus water.
That's incorrect, but you get 1 point for the EMF. The EMF is 0.16 volts. That was the correct part. The overall reaction is 6 Hg plus 2 NO3 minus plus 8 H plus going to 3 Hg2 2 plus 2 NO plus 4 H2O. Last question with the same preamble, Wesley girls. CD2 plus CD, negative 0.41 volts. ClO2 minus, ClO minus, OH minus slash PT, 0.59 volts. Yes, Katia.
The total EMF is 1 volt or 1.00 volts, and the reaction is 2H2O plus 2Cl O2 plus 3CD, giving you 3CD2 plus 2ClO minus plus 4OH minus.
Can you repeat your equation again?
2H2O plus 2ClO2 plus 3CD, giving you 3CD2 plus 2ClO minus plus 4OH minus.
No, I'm giving you one. One for the EMF, which is 1 volt. The equation is CD plus ClO2 minus plus H2O going to CD2 plus ClO minus plus 2OH minus. And that brings us to the end of the first round. At the end of the first round, Kumasi High School has 11 points. Wesley Girls High School has 16 points. T.I.AMASS Fomena has 16 points. We have a long way to go, 4 more rounds. Round 2. This round is also known as the speed race. The questions in the round are directed to all 3 schools simultaneously. For an opportunity to answer a question, you must ring for it. May I hear your bell? Kumasi High. Wesley Girls. T.I.AMASS. If you ring and answer correctly on the first attempt, 3 points. On the second attempt, 2 points. On the third attempt, 1 point. If you attempt to answer a question and you are unsuccessful, you lose a precious point. For questions requiring calculations, you have a maximum of 30 seconds in which to present your answer. If there are no calculations involved, you have a maximum of 10 seconds. Best wishes to everyone. For this first set, each of them will require approximately 30 seconds of your time. First one. An object is dropped from a height of 50 meters and collides with a horizontal surface. Find the height to which it rebounds if the coefficient of restitution for the collision is 0.8. Yes, which of you? Bonnie?
40 meters.
That's incorrect. Did you ring? Okay, Katia.
We have 6.25.
No. Yes, Ismail.
32 meters.
Yes. Next one. What is the kinetic energy of a 3-kilogram object moving in a circle of radius 5 meters at the instant the centripetal force on it is 400 newtons? Yes, Katia.
3,000 joules.
That's incorrect. Which of you? Please raise your hand. Jerry.
1,000 joules.
Yes. Next one. Find the power factor of a series RC circuit with R equals 30 ohms and C equals 25 microfarad at an angular frequency of 1,000 radians per second. Yes, Jerry?
0.6.
You're right. Next question. 30 seconds. If it takes 50 centimeter cubed of oxygen gas 20 seconds to diffuse through a pinhole into a vacuum, how long will it take hydrogen and SO2 gases to diffuse under the same conditions? In the case of SO2, you may leave your answer as I said. Atomic mass for sulfur is 32.0, for oxygen is 16.0, and hydrogen 1.0. Bonnie.
Madam, it will take hydrogen 5 seconds, and then it will take SO2, and it will take SO2 80 root 2 seconds.
That's incorrect. What was the second answer for SO2?
80 root 2 seconds.
We continue. Did they make it? Go ahead, Katia.
It will take hydrogen 5 seconds, and it will take SO2 20 over root 2 seconds.
No. The right answer, yes, for hydrogen 5 seconds, and for SO2 20 root 2 seconds. You said 20 over root 2. That's not right. Next question, 10 seconds. State Avogadro's law. Yes, Jerry.
Avogadro's law states that equal volumes of all gases contains the same number of molecules at the same temperature and pressure.
Seconds. Calculate the mass of aluminium that will be formed after passing 0.4 Faraday of charge through an electrode. Okay, yes, Katia.
3.6 grams.
Yes. When that happens, I feel like asking you what the question was. All right, next one, 10 seconds. Arrange the following in the correct order of the vertebrae along the spinal column: atlas, axis, cervical, thoracic, lumbar, sacral. Yes, Katia?
We have atlas, axis, cervical, thoracic, lumbar, and sacral.
You're right. Next one. The similarity among organisms belonging to the same group will be highest within. Yes, Ismail.
Species.
Yes. In a dicot root, the pericycle gives rise to which structures? Yes, Jerry.
Lateral roots.
I'm moving on. Yes, Ismail.
Root health.
No. It's not just the lateral root. Lateral root, cork cambium, and part of the vascular cambium. Next set, 30 seconds each. Find the remainder R when the polynomial f of x equals 3x cubed plus 5x squared minus 5x plus 2 is divided by x plus 2. Yes, which of you? Katia. Who next? Who next? Yes, Bonnie.
8.
Yes. Comment on the nature of the roots of the quadratic equation. 3x squared minus 10x. Hey, okay, go ahead, Ismail.
Madam, it has 2 real roots.
No, it doesn't. I continue. 3x squared minus 10x plus 11. Which of you? Yes, go ahead, Bonnie.
Madam, it has no real root.
Yes. Last question for the round. 30 seconds. Simplify. Log to the base A of B multiplied by log to the base B of A. Yes, Beatrice.
1.
Yes. That's the end of the second round. Please keep them covered. Do not begin until I ask you to. And you please put down your pens. At the end of the second round, T.I.AMASS Fomena has 18 points. Kumasi High School has 20 points. Wesley Girls High School has 21 points. Round 3. This round has the problem of the day. The problem of the day is a single question to all 3 schools. From the time I ask you to begin, you will have 3 minutes in which to present an answer. The problem of the day is worth 10 points. Let's turn over our sheets and read the problem of the day together. Problem of the day. The cost per box for making X boxes of sweets is given by C of X is equal to X squared minus 40X plus 415 Ghana cedis. 1. Find the cost per box when 30 boxes are made. 2. Find the number of boxes to be made to keep the cost per box a minimum. And 3. Find the minimum cost per box. Contestants, this is your problem of the day. You may now begin. Please present your answers. Thank you. May I see your questions? When I was reading something different, you didn't alert me. Let me see yours. Okay. equation. Because you ended here with 20. So is this part of this or not part? Really? Okay. I just want you to note that this is what you have and this is what you will present. Ready. Contestants, please pick up your notepad and present your answers on the board exactly as you have them here. And I need to be excused. Now, okay, I'm making a slight modification to the problem of the day to reflect what they actually had. Don't worry, I won't be able to read without them. Problem of the day. The cost per box for making X boxes of sweets is given by C of X is equal to X squared minus 40X plus 405 Ghana cedis. 1. Find the cost per box when 30 boxes are made. 2. Find the number of boxes to be made to keep the cost per box a minimum. And 3. Find the minimum cost per box. So that was the right one. Okay. The contestants have presented their answers. Before I award the marks, let's look at the suggested solution from the consultants. This is a problem in mathematics. So we are told that there's a function for a cost per box for making X boxes of sweets. And that function, C of X, is equal to X squared minus 40X plus 405 Ghana cedis. The first part was to find the cost per box when 30 boxes are made. This is a very simple thing. You take the function, C of X is equal to X squared minus 40X plus 405, and substitute 30 for X. So simple substitution. So C of 30 is equal to 30 squared minus 40 times 30 plus 405. And if you continue with this calculation, you wind up with 105 Ghana cedis. 1 mark for the substitution and simplification, 2 marks for the final answer. The second part says find the number of boxes to be made to keep the cost per box a minimum. There are 2 possible ways of doing this, depending on whether you like algebra or you like calculus. Your choice. So let's look at the version. Actually, let's look at the version for the algebra first. So you take C of X is equal to X squared minus 40X plus 405, and then you rewrite it. So you can rewrite this as the expression X squared minus 40X plus 400, and then plus 5. It's still the same thing. If you rewrite it this way, you get 1 point, and then you complete the squares. You complete the squares. And that should give you X minus 20 all squared plus 5. 2 points for this. Then you start analyzing the situation. You actually try to study what you have there after completing the squares. So from what you have, the number of boxes from inspection, the number of boxes should be 20 for a minimum cost, and that's worth 2 points. And then the minimum cost per box should be 5 Ghana cedis. That is worth 2 points, giving a total of 10 points. Now, if you like, so by the way, so in looking at it this way, we've already taken care of the third part, which was to find the minimum cost per box. If you like calculus, you will set yourself up to differentiate. So you differentiate the function C of X. You get dc dx is equal to 2x minus 40 is equal to 0. And then you solve for x. So x is 20. 1 mark for setting up, for differentiating correctly, 1 mark for obtaining 20. So for the minimum cost, 20 boxes should be produced. If you say this, 1 more point. And then you check. You have to do a check. D squared dx squared is equal to 2, and that's greater than 0, so it's going to be a minimum. And so the minimum cost will be C of 20, which is 20 squared minus 40 times 20 plus 405. 2 points for setting this up, and then you continue on to simplify. You will have 400 minus 800 plus 405, and you have 405 minus 400 to give 5. So the minimum cost is 5 Ghana cedis, 2 more points. So whichever way you choose, you still wind up with the same answers, whether you go the algebra way or the calculus way. 10 points possible. Now, contestants. Let's start with Kumasi High. Kumasi High, you have the 3 points for the first part. You decided to look at the algebra, so you completed the squares. That gave you 3 more points. And then you started getting confused. You mixed up the numbers with the boxes. And so your answer for the number of boxes to be 20, you have switched it. You say it should be 5. That's not right. And then the minimum cost per box, your calculation is telling you 20, and then suddenly by some magic, divine revelation is 5. I don't take those divine revelations, so I'm not giving you the mark for the last one. It can't just appear out of nowhere. Okay, so your total is 6 out of 10. T.I.AMASS, Fomena, and Wesley Girls High School, no problem with the problem of the day. And I am happy to award perfect scores. Well done. You may pick up your notepads. Before we begin the 4th round, I would like to acknowledge that the National Science and Math Quiz is sponsored by the Ghana Education Service through the Conference of Heads of Assisted Secondary Schools. We also have support from TIGO, GOIL, Prudential Life Insurance, Accra College of Medicine, and GCB Bank. We are produced by Prime Time. Thank you. Round 4. In this round, I'm going to be presenting you with statements. When you receive a statement, please consider the statement carefully and let me know whether it's true or false. If you answer correctly, 2 points. If you are incorrect, you lose a precious point. You may choose not to respond, in which case that statement becomes available to the 2 other schools. A school may ring and attempt an answer. If the answer is right, 2 full points. The answer is incorrect, it fetches that penalty point. Best wishes, everyone. I'm starting with you, T.I.AMASS, your statement. The kinetic theory of gases suggests that gaseous molecules move only in straight lines. Yes, Abigail?
False.
No. That's a true statement. Wesley Girls. The kinetic theory of gases anticipates that some collisions of gaseous molecules will lead to slight deviation of molecules from their straight path. Yes, Katia?
True.
No. The kinetic theory postulates that there are no forces of attraction between the gas molecules. Jerry.
It's false.
Hey. What is going on? All right. Let's regroup and start again. T.I.AMASS. The magnetic force on a charged particle moving at an angle to a uniform magnetic field is perpendicular to the direction of the magnetic flux density. Abigail.
True.
Yes. The magnetic force on a charged particle moving at an angle to perpendicular electric and magnetic fields is parallel to the electric field. Yes, Beatrice?
True.
No. The magnetic force on a charged particle moving at an angle to perpendicular electric and magnetic fields is perpendicular to the velocity of the particle. Yes, Jerry?
It's true.
Yes. For a prime number p, square root of p is an irrational number. Abigail?
True.
Yes. For a composite number c, square root of c is an irrational number. Katia?
False.
You're right. The product of any two irrational numbers is an irrational number. Yes, Jerry?
It's false.
Yes. Tissue respiration is important for the absorption of oxygen into the alveoli. Yes, Abigail?
False.
Yes. Tissue respiration is important for release of carbon dioxide into the lungs. Yes, Katia?
True.
No. That's a false statement. Tissue respiration is important for the exhalation of carbon dioxide from the lungs. Yes, Jerry?
It's false.
Yes. Cyclohexane and 1-hexene may be considered as structural isomers. Abigail?
True.
Yes. Cyclohexene and 1-hexene are functional group isomers. Beatrice?
It's false.
Oh dear. One, 2-dimethyl cyclopentane can show cis-trans isomerism? Yes, Jerry.
It's false.
Oh, no. The angular frequency of an LC circuit increases as L is increased. Yes, Abigail.
LC circuit.
Abigail.
True.
No. The period of an LC circuit increases as C is increased. Katia.
False.
It's a true statement. The angular frequency of an LC circuit is inversely proportional to L. Jerry.
It's false.
Yes. A square fits its outline in 4 positions. Yes, Abigail.
True.
No. A rhombus fits its outline in 4 positions. Katia.
False.
That's a true statement. An equilateral triangle fits its outline in 3 positions. Jerry.
It's false.
Yes. Last set of statements. Last set. In a population of living things, the parameters of size, height, weight, and color are examples of discontinuous variation. Yes, Abigail?
False.
Yes. In a population of living things, the parameters of size, height, weight, and color are examples of physiological variation. Yes, Beatrice?
It's true.
Ay. Kumasi High School, last statement. In a population of living things, the parameters of size, height, weight, and color are examples of non-heritable variation. Jerry?
It's false.
Yes. That's the end of the 4th round. At the end of the fourth round, here are the scores. Wesley Girls High School has 26 points. T.I.AMASS Fomena has 35 points. Kumasi High School has 36 points. This is a close contest which will be decided in this fifth and final round, round 5. In this round, I'm going to be reading out clues. Your objective is to solve the riddle. If you solve the riddle on the first clue, 5 points. On the second clue, 4 points. On the third and any clue thereafter, 3 points. For an opportunity to solve the riddle, you must ring for it. May I hear your bell, Kumasi High School? Wesley Girls High School. T.I.AMASS. When you ring, the answer must be ready. I will not wait. First one. There are 2 important laws in science standing in my name. I was born in 1791 in South London into a poor family. Yes, Jerry.
Michael Faraday.
You're right. They solved the riddle on the second clue. 4 points. Next one. I am a composite organism that arises from 2 organisms. Yes, Katia.
Lichen.
You are right. They solved the riddle on the first clue, 5 points. I am usually a number or a variable. I am an index. I am also, yes, Katia.
Refractive index.
No. I continue. I am also a power. Yes, Bonnie.
Exponent.
You're right. They solved the riddle on the third clue, 3 points. Last one. I am a tension, not the axial load in a rod or... Yes, Ismail.
Surface tension.
You are right. I was reading the second clue, 4 points, 4 points. And that's the end of the fifth round.
Imrantia. Thank you. Imrantia, let's finish. Imrantia, calm down. Let's finish. Aquinas, calm down. It's not yet your contest. Audience, please. Audience, let's comport ourselves and finish this contest. Aquinas, comport yourselves at the back. Please, let's wait for final scores to be announced. Then we can make way for the next contest. Before the final scores, we want to acknowledge the presence of Honorable Dr. Henry Kwabena Kokofu, former MP for Bantama constituency, and an old boy of Kumasi High School. Okay, and the main fan council is here. Thank you very much, Honorable, for passing by. So please, let's calm down and finish the contest.
At the end of the contest, here are the final scores. Wesley Girls High School has 31 points. T.I.AMASS Fomena has 39 points. Kumasi High School has 43 points. Wesley Girls High School, Katia. Thank you for being here. Best wishes to you. T.I.AMASS Fomena, thank you for being here and for giving us a good contest. All the best. Kumasi High School, congratulations on winning the contest. Well done. Well done. Please prepare well, and I look forward to seeing you in the semi-finals. Congrats. Viewers, thank you for joining us for this contest. Next time, we'll bring you the penultimate quarterfinal contest, which features St. Hubert Minor Seminary Senior High School, St. Thomas Aquinas Senior High School, and Nifa Senior High School. Before we leave, I would like to acknowledge that the National Science and Math Quiz is sponsored by the Ghana Education Service through the Conference of Heads of Assisted Secondary Schools. We have support from TIGO, GOIL, Prudential Life Insurance, Accra College of Medicine, and GCB Bank. We are produced by Prime Time. Thank you very much for joining us for this contest, and see you next time. Bye.